There are secrets that cannot be written, only crossed. Secrets older than human memory, older than the first symbol carved into stone, older than the moment fire discovered it too could speak. And when the night thickens like oil, when even the wind falls silent just to listen, something ancient stirs beneath the world. A breath that belongs neither to sleep, nor life, nor death. A whisper from those who never sleep, those who walk between worlds, those whom fire still remembers. We call these beings the mighty dead. But dead does not fit them. They are not dead, and not alive. They crossed a threshold most fear to name, and returned as guardians, counselors, luminous shadows, watching over what humans forgot to feel. They follow no human laws. They answer only to the echo of destiny, and the pull of what must be remembered. Fire does not illuminate. It reveals. It shows what is spoken, and what hides behind the silence of what cannot be spoken. In its dancing shapes, seen or unseen, the mighty dead speak, to those who dare to listen, sometimes through flame, sometimes through slow-burning embers, and sometimes in the stillness between one breath and the next. Among these burning guardians exists a legion, known even by those who never learned their names. The fire exusts, not openers of physical roads, but openers of spirit paths. They walk where embers become portals, where choices change form, where truth sharpens into something unavoidable. Some of them were once human, others never knew flesh, and others burned away their humanity, to rise beyond morality, beyond fear, beyond the boundary people call death. They became ancient, patient, unbound by human measure, and in their own way, dangerously compassionate. For fire loves without choosing. It burns and reveals with the same devotion. There are presences recognized across worlds, the old threshold guardians, testers of truth and courage. Some call them expansions of the fire exus, lords of blazing crossings, who step on embers, as others step across time. And among these presences, one name rises like a tall flame. Maria Padilla, the Queen of Fire. Where she walks, illusions melt, veils loosen, lies burn into ash, and decisions gain the sharpness of inevitability. Padilha does not belong to a line. She belongs to movement, to transformation, to the curve of destiny, to the exact second where everything changes, and there is no return. She is the fire that demands truth. Beside her stand the other Marias. Maria Quiteria, breaker of what imprisons, the one who cuts shadows cleanly, defender of destinies not yet born. Maria Cavera, guardian of the final threshold. Her strength is soft, precise, immovable. She gathers souls the way one lights candles in an empty temple, guiding what ends toward what must begin. And then comes Pingafogo, half laughter, half thunder. He appears where courage meets the unknown, where fear must burn away, to reveal what remains. He is portal, test, and path. Not all fire is light. Some flames burn cold, silent, almost invisible. Like the one born at the moment, the soul steps out of the body. In that narrow space, between the last breath and the first step beyond, walks Maria Cavera. Her power is not weight, but precision. She gathers, sustains, directs, a discreet lighthouse. In a darkness deeper than night, and among the mighty dead, there are beings who were never human, forces that cross worlds, presences carrying memories of civilizations that no longer exist. They do not speak their names. They simply are felt in a sudden shiver, in a wind that stops without reason, in a flame that changes color when no one is watching. Some call them the enchanted, others the ancestors of night. But they need no titles. They are presence. Together, Caveras, exus, queens, enchanted, they form what we call the mighty dead. Not a religion, not a cult, a living constellation, moving between worlds, and appearing wherever fire meets memory. They do not come to frighten. They come to remind that life and death are not opposites, but mirrors, and that every flame that dies is already rising somewhere else. When a flame trembles without wind, when a shiver rises without cold, when something calls without a voice, perhaps you are hearing, perhaps the door has opened, perhaps the mighty dead have decided to speak. And everything begins like this, with a whisper through the fire. Every flame, no matter how high, one day leans, not from weakness, but return. When ember becomes shadow, and shadow becomes silence, the mighty dead gather. This moment is called the burning dusk, a portal that opens not upward, not downward, but inward, into the primordial memory of the world. At the heart of this threshold, Pingafogo, raising the inverted torch, symbol of renunciation and rebirth. Maria Cavera, carrying the white flame that does not consume but sustains. Maria Padilla, watching the instant, where destiny and fire breathe together, giving shape to the unseen. In the last breath of the flame, before everything becomes ash, the soul sees what it was, what it could have been, and the echo of what it may yet become. And in this suspended moment, the mighty dead speak a truth few can bear. Every end is an invitation, every death a folding of paths, and every fire that goes out is simply moving elsewhere. And when the final spark disappears, it is not the world that ignites, it is the traveler, a quiet flame, steady and intimate, reminding the obvious and the eternal belong to the fire.